Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we didn't really do a whole lot. We kind of just... We helped out Pero find his sister Oriel, helped heal her bird back up to health, put the stone tablet in the slot where it was supposed to go, and opening up a new region for us to explore, the Lanayru region. Yes, I'm going to call it the Lanayru. It doesn't sound right when you say it the whole thing. I'm going to keep calling it Lanayru. I don't care if it's misspelled, but that's me. Alright, today's episode, we are going to be exploring more of the region. Starting off, we're going to be, first off, putting more bombs into our inventory, maxing it out. We are needing to push this thing over here before we interact with that stone thing there. So let's go ahead and just push this all the way over. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and whack it. Where did you come from? We're here collecting timeshift stones and transporting them to the Lanayru mining facility. Stay away from the blue stones. They're too dangerous for humans. I am able to confirm that a timeshift has occurred within this space. Any impact of the blue stones creates a sustained temporal disruption field in the surrounding area. Readings show that this area is in a past time state. So yeah, hitting these stones, the timeshift stones, allow us to basically restore time into this area. A really, really cool mechanic. And opening up a new treasure for us to be collecting, ancient flowers. These things are pretty much going to be found in any area that you've activated with a timeshift stone. So look out for them whenever you activate one, because it is evident everywhere. That's a minecart for transporting timeshift stones. They're not for human use, so get lost. Well, I don't have to listen to you, because I am a human. So yes, these minecarts will become fully activated in the timeshift areas, and will allow us to go through these little doors here. Because otherwise they'd just be completely locked. Huh? You're looking for work? Then get rid of that funny-looking hand and come back with a helmet. Yeah, these guys are a little just workaholics. This, I think, is a red rupee. Okay, cool. I'm not saying no money. These strange things have started attacking us recently. We don't have any weapons to defend ourselves, so if they attack, we're fried. My guy, you have giant blades on your hands. You're telling me these aren't weapons? Yes, I know they're tools for digging, but like, come on, dude. Those things can definitely shred like any normal fleshy thing that comes by. So, I don't know what these guys are really complaining about. I've got one of those. You guys have 6 of those. Each on a finger, which, you know, is probably more beneficial than having just a sword in your hand. And yes, unfortunately, these things you have to wait until they get to the end of their track. Otherwise, you're just kind of stuck for a while. So yes, moving this card into the area did revert it back in time. This is a really cool mechanic, by the way. I love this mechanic. I think the Lanayru region is probably my favorite because of this mechanic, because of how just really cool it is. And the music changes too when you go from past to future. It's really cool. I love this area. Stop putting it away. Why do I keep doing R? I know it's not R. Oh, right. We needed to do that. Because we got little miniature timeshift stones. So if we hit this one, that's going to disable the previous one that we just interacted with, and it's going to activate this one. The timeshift stones power us, as well as the machines we use. That's why we have to stay hard at work. You're interested in the timeshift stones? Then you should take a tour of Lanayru mining facilities. Yeah, these guys aren't really telling us any useful information. But I'm not sure if we did need to use the timeshift stone to get this thing going. But it doesn't hurt. I think we do. I think we don't. I can't remember, really. Alright. Are we going to be getting into new enemies? Nope, just more electric chews. Yeah, no, we don't need the time shift stone to get these things going. But what we do need is to carefully throw it, like so. Yeah, we're going to be shooting some hoops. And it's going to be fairly easy to do if we get close enough, like so. Yeah, there we go. And that contains a little secret passageway for us. Excellent. Not sure if that one does. Ooh, that one does have a blue rupee, though. And yes, quicksand. If we just trudge around in it... No. Well, as some keys for us to fight. If we trudge around in the sand just normally, we will sink very quickly. So, of course, just run across it. It does drain your stamina quite a lot. So if you're worried about your stamina running out, you could go to Love and Birdie's potion shop, get a stamina potion, maybe upgrade it, but that's up to you, really. Take out these chews, grab this, which is another red rupee. No complaints there. Oh, and new bug. This is a Lanayru ant. They are pretty much everywhere. They're located more in pottery if you cut them open. Like so. And they're fairly easy. Since they don't fly, they're fairly easy to grab too. So you can just kind of run around, wave your net around it. It should grab one, no problem. Just be careful about stepping on them because, you know, they are tiny little bugs with very frail skeletons that can be easily destroyed by a mere very small amount of pressure from a foot. Alright, these are... What are these ones called? Electrospume. Yeah, pretty much just the same kind of definition, but they just shoot electric bolts. They will hide in the sand if we get close enough, so we don't have to really worry about them too much. So we can just kind of just run past them. They're just curious, really, just looking at us. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay. Wait. Oh, God. Very slowly dodging. Run. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's why these things are all over the place. Okay. Moving on. So I don't think there's anything in this area in particular for us, aside from that little spot, which we have to go up and around for. Hey, another jelly blob. Nice. I feel like we're going to be getting more blobs and claws and other things from monsters now that we have the treasure. I'm going to call it the medallion. Calling it just the medal is weird. I don't know why, but it's weird for me. No monster claws yet, though, from any keys, which is interesting. Okay, drop this here. I'm going to have to roll this. So. So that blows that up. Are we able to get the ones over there? I don't think so. That is not what I wanted to do. There is a time shift stone somewhere under these rocks. I remember that for certain. Or maybe we have to roll it all the way over there. I might be mistaken. Yeah, these are just rupees. So we want to just roll it. Oh yeah, these things go pretty far. I should blow up that, revealing that time shift stone. Now I think is the slingshot powerful enough? Well, if I can hit it. It is. Okay. And that gets rid of the quicksand. Oh, and spawns a quadroblob. Jesus. Okay, you got to be consistent with how your mouth opens, dude. Because I'm trying to slice, you know, to and fro. Stay in one position when I'm trying to slash at you, buddy. The size... Oh, there's another one. I'm always predicting them to just swap it up every time they go in and out, but I guess not. The size of the time shift stones are a little inconsistent across all the other ones. For me, at least. Ooh, and a Lanayru Desert Dragonfly, I think they're called. What is this one called? Gerudo Dragonfly. So we got the Gerudo Dragonfly, the Sand Cicada, and the Lanayru Ant. Interesting that it's called a Gerudo dragonfly, because that's like the only instance of the Gerudo being mentioned in this game at all. Okay, that wasn't fair. You didn't give me any time to react to anything you're about to do. So, shame on you, mister. From this chest, we acquire... Oh, a God's Plume. Rumors say this item was dropped by the goddess of a long-forgotten era. It's a legendary treasure few will ever behold. This is the rarest treasure in the game. Occasionally, you can only really find it in chests, but occasionally, they can replace the positions of... They can replace the spawns. They can spawn in the same place that some amber relics can also spawn into. So, keep an eye out for, like, anything that you might see. Hell! Okay, that is not what I wanted to do, mister. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Get my timing all mixed up. I am aware of my health is lo-fi. I don't... It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to be encountering a piece of heart soon, I think. Hopefully soon. Ooh, maybe not, actually. Because we are now in a big open area. Okay. Oh, okay. That's also good. We're in hero mode, so it's probably not going to work. We need a heart medal for it. Okay. We have arrived at Lanayru Desert. The terrain in this area changed dramatically. Climate forces rapidly turned it into a desert. I have confirmed numerous areas of sink sand. Should you step in sink sand, you may be swallowed by the desert. Bodily danger has increased by 30%. As a safety measure, I recommend you check the terrain on your map with minus. My readings indicate that Zelda has passed through here. As previously stated, this area is highly dangerous. I suggest reuniting with her quickly to determine the motivation behind her actions at Eldin Province. And we get the big desert revealed. This is a very, very large area. And with a lot of quicksand, or sink sand, as it's called in this game, for us to deal with. So, we have to deal with just that. I'm going to start blowing up things, seeing if it'll drop a fairy at least. So, we're going to be stuck with 3 hearts for a while, because I cannot time things properly. For some reason. That was a time shift stone. This is only really used to ensure that you have a passageway back, because otherwise that door is just locked permanently. I think it also activates some... Yeah, it gets us some vines for us to climb too. So that's handy. I thought for sure there'd be some stools around here somewhere, but I guess not. I cannot wait for us to actually get a heart medal, because that is going to be so beneficial for us. So I don't have to... Well, for me. It's going to be beneficial for me, so you guys can stop hearing this stupid low health mode beeping. It's not my fault. Okay, that one Quadrababa definitely surprise attacked me. That is on me. Actually, no, that's on him, because they don't usually do that. They don't usually attack right away. So, it's a weird behavior issue for them. Drop down here. Careful not to go too far. And this contains... Oh, another blue bird feather. Okay. We've yet to actually encounter just an actual bluebird. Some more ants down there. That guy down there. This is an Ampelus. These monsters have inhabited the desert for eons. Their defining characteristic is the ability to internally generate electrical energy. It is also said they live to a very old age. Their shells are able to disperse weight surprisingly well, allowing them to safely traverse desert sink sand. So, yeah, these guys are going to be located kind of around this area. They have a unique... Oh, hey, tumbleweed. No, no! Oh, damn it. Okay, so there is a treasure in this area that is kind of just exclusive. Oh, I'm going to show off how to actually kill these guys properly. So, yeah, that's how you deal with them. They die and their shell drops down, using it as extra platform. Now then, these guys do respawn. These are like the only enemies in the game to actually respawn in the area while you're still in it. So... That's because their shells are used as an actual, you know, gimmick, I should say. Now, there is a roaming treasure in this area. Specifically, yeah, right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get away. Okay, these guys are going to get right in the way of it. Tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds just kind of randomly pop literally out in the open everywhere. So what you really want to do is just get your bug net ready. There's one. Run up to one, grab it, and there you go. Tumbleweeds are located specifically in the Lanayru region in areas that aren't, you know, time stone shifted. So what we want to do is just, yeah, wait around like so. They are pretty frail, so if you run into them, I think they have a chance of breaking, so that's a slight downside of that. But aside from that, it shouldn't be too much of a concern. Alright, so what we want to do here is something specifically to do with bombs. Do we run up? I think we do run up. Yes, because we can get up to this little area here. Open up yet another chest. This one contains probably just more treasure or a rupee. Tumbleweed! There we go. Oh yeah. Tumbleweeds sometimes roll across the sands in Lanayru Desert and other places. Tumbleweeds are used as a material to upgrade a variety of items. You can collect them with Bugnet. There we go. That's your little hint for that. I'm not sure if that was in the original game, to be perfectly honest. Cannot remember. Okay, what we want to do... Toss that into there. Because doing so will unveil yet another time shift stone. I think we can just thrust at it. Or slash at it. Yeah, that makes sense. And that will spawn these enemies. These enemies. Help! This guy is a Technoblin. These Bokoblins wield sophisticated weaponry created by an ancient and highly evolved civilization. If you are struck with the discharge from one of their electrical weapons, you may become paralyzed. These creatures also wear the latest in Bokoblin fashion. So, these guys are like future Bokoblins. Be careful on where their weapons are actually positioned, because they, you know, can deal damage and stuff to you. Ah, gotta be careful. Excuse me? What? What was that about? That was nonsense. Oh my god. I don't know if it was the position of the cage or what, but something threw off my final strike. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, they would have sucked all the electricity out of me. Oh, look at that. You have a beetle. It appears to be an older model of Lanayru fabrication. As thanks for saving me, I'll upgrade that for you. Give it here for a second. And we got the hook beetle. The big pincers enable you to pick up and carry things with it. You can also press ZL while carrying an object to look down and drop your cargo. Bombs away. I've added a pincer modification so you can grab things. Be careful out there. So yes, we've gotten practically an upgrade for just an item just for free, pretty much. The hook beetle is the main way that we're going to be carrying a lot of things. It is also how we actually upgrade the beetle, because aside from that, we had no real option of actually doing that. These noises of the heart are going to be very annoying. So we can just simply pick up any rounded object, such as a bomb, drop it, and it will blow up. Very, very handy. We can do this pretty much anything. And thankfully, the bombs don't immediately activate their fuse once we pick one up. Oddly enough. I don't know why it does it for when we do it. I feel like it should just, you know, activate when we start rolling it. Or, you know, when we toss it or something. But no, we pick it up, it just immediately starts to diffuse. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Come on, let's go. This area over here, I think, is actually the way for us to go forward. Yes, yes it is. I'm going to apologize in advance for the annoying noise of the hearts. because that's just going to be a constant thing. I don't want to use a ferry because I don't know when we're going to be getting another ferry. And before we do anything, actually, I'm going to go over here because I can't recall if there's anything of interest over this way. There's that. There's a digging spot there. I'm not sure if we can get that just yet. Is there anything of note over here? I don't think there is. There really isn't. Wow. Probably going to be a tumbleweed blowing by. I can't recall how many tumbleweeds we need. We don't need a lot. But we do need some. We need a few to upgrade the bug net. So that's going to be handy. I don't... Should I actually bother? Yes, I'm going to upgrade everything. Might as well show off every upgrade. Because why not? Now, the unfortunate thing with the beetle right now is that it is still quite slow. But there is a upgrade to actually increase the speed of the beetle, which is going to be very, very handy for us. Because that will certainly expedite a lot of the problems that we're going to have with our current speed. No idea if anything in here is actually worthwhile. But these are basically our platforms to get from one point to another, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it. And there we go. And if it does contain things for us, then hey, good on that. It's just the reason to actually collect stuff. There's an amber relic. Cool. I think we have plenty of amber relics. We need like 20 amber relics total. And I got 31. I think we're fine. What is this over here anyway? This is like one of the few digging spots there is in the Lanayru region. Rupee, rupee, heart, heart. Yeah. Just goddess cube over there. I don't think we're going to be able to get that for quite some time. Okay, these things, I believe they're called rocks. I'm not sure if we can actually target one. No, we have to get to a certain position to actually target it, and we're not going to be getting that. They are quite annoying. So what they do is they kind of just fly over you. They drop rocks on you. That is all they do. Am I able to get a target on from here? Nah. No, they are very, very specific about that. Yeah. So just stay away from it. Stay away from its nesting place, because then it won't probably bother you. Okay. What we want to do in this area, go ahead and carry this over here. Drop that there. Kills that thing. And then we can use it as a resting spot for us to recover some stamina. Then we can run across some more. And there we go. Take care of you. I guess that's an easier way to deal with them than just wasting bombs on them, so. Pick this up. Look down. We do have to look down to drop things. You can't just drop things just automatically, because that wouldn't work out too well. Oh, are we going to make it? Come on. Oh, just barely. Okay, I was kind of mistaken. They respawn in these areas with sink sand. Because you kind of need them to, you know, progress, so. Keep an eye out for them. Be careful, because they will try to attack you if you do get close to them, so definitely drop bombs on them. I think you need to wait for them to move around so you can get like an actual proper path going on, but it shouldn't be too much of a hassle to deal with. Like, see, they just kind of dig out of the sand. And, yeah, they're not even bothering with anything like that. Also, cacti. Managed to hit the top spot, and you may or may not get something out of it. That was supposed to be a heart. If you couldn't tell. Alright, let's drop you there. Let's have a dash. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright. I'll wait for us to refill up, then dash over here. Is this a good strategy with quicksand? Do you just run across it to make sure that you don't sink? Call me crazy, but I don't think that's a sound strategy to be having with it. And let's go ahead and push this down, just in case we ever need to come back through here. Which, you know, probably don't need to, because of the bird statue that is very evidently just over there. But you can never be too... No such thing as being too safe, really. Let's push this all the way down. Plus, it's better to have these things in position for a shortcut than do all that over again. Which just, you know, makes it easier. Again, yes, you can just bird statue descend to that spot there, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, with that, I think we're going to call the episode here. We made quite a bit of progress in this area. We're going to be making probably a lot more progress. I'm probably going to go restore some health off screen so we don't have to listen to this annoying noise anymore. So yeah, next time on Skyward Sword, we're going to be progressing further into the Lanayru region, passing through all this. Yeah, getting a lot of traversal done because there's quite a lot for us to go through. Oh, they do attack you. Okay, well, they're not too much of a hassle. Yeah, see you guys next time.